Quick disclaimer, this video was recorded before the Reeling in the Stars update, so yeah, I needed to make this disclaimer before I get the... You know there's 20,000 magic find in the game, right? You can easily just achieve 20,000. What the hell is wrong with me? You know what? It's like 2 in the morning right now. I don't know where my brain is going on right now. But yes, I am well aware that in the Reeling in the Stars update, there's 3 new dragons and there's some magic find nodes to increase your magic find even further. But right now, this is before the Shadowy Spotlight. Well, Shadowy Spotlight, what the hell? Reeling in the Stars. And yeah, so this is going to be essentially the maximum magic find that I personally can achieve. There's probably some other buff that I would be missing, but for the most part, I have everything right here. So yeah, I just wanted to let you all know in that little disclaimer, because I know that you can easily just get more magic find nowadays with the Reeling in the Stars update. But anyways, I'm rambling all too much. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, and let's get on with the video. Alright, you already saw the title and you are asking yourself, how the hell did I manage to get to over 19,000 magic find? And yes, like I just mentioned in the disclaimer of the video intro, you can get even higher, but I'm not going to be talking about that. I'm going to be mainly just talking about how did I manage to get to this point before the Reeling in the Stars update. So let's get on with it. Like always, this is going to be something that I would not recommend you to go for, because number one, you will be losing a lot of movement speed, because you will be losing a lot of movement speed buff. Number two, it's going to require credit item, and number three, one of the items is part of this current event, which is going to be Turkeytopia. So obviously there is a lot of items that is like limited time only, and items that are just not as efficient as just running a standard movement speed build. So the background footage that you're seeing right now is me using animated jug instead of the ally Little Luck Piece, which is the ally that I will be showcasing with the maximum magic find. But the animated jug is just me just running around in Uber 11 just because of that 30 base movement speed increase the animated jug grants, and I'm just using it because it's 30 movement speed. It's a lot more than just not having it. And losing the Little Luck Piece base magic find is not that big of a deal. And what I'm doing right there is just grinding stellars only, so grabbing only stellars and crystals, and just look collecting and see how much flux I made in 30 minutes. Now, what is going to be the equipment that I do have in order to achieve the elusive 19, I do believe it's like 19.7k magic find. So let's get on with it. First of all, let's start off with my hat, my weapon, and my face. Hat, weapon, and face are going to be maxed out crystal level 4 with fully pearl, fully star, all pieces of gear with magic find on the 3rd stat, 4th stat, however you want to call it, but yeah, all of them have magic find. My ring is a crystal 4 ring with also obviously magic find. I'm using Little Luck Piece because the 150 base magic find is the highest ally that grants base magic find in the game. Then I do have the Chuck Pinso food, which is going to be a food that is only available in the Turkeytopia, which grants plus 100 base. Then I do have the Pirate Captain subclass, which is plus 70 base. I do have every single dragon available in the game. I am the current max mastery that it is available right now on console, which is 882, which is 1 plus magic find per level after 500. So I am doing this on loot day, and because obviously loot day grants base magic find increase. And then I do have the Hoard of Prosperity fixture, which is a fixture from a high level clubs that increases your magic find, and I am part of one of them that actually has a max out Hoard of Prosperity. Then, including all of those, I am also having 3 different types of buffs outside of like the food. If you include the food as an extra buff, then obviously that's 1 buff, but I do have other 3 buffs, limited time buff, that I actually have to increase my magic find. I do have the Lucky Clover buff, which is plus 50 base. I do have the pot of gold, which is plus 250. Pot of gold was the crafting table that you got during the St. Q's League event, if I do recall correctly. And during that event, if you actually crafted the pot of gold crafting table, then obviously you could just have that forever, and you can use it once a week and it will last for 3 hours. And then it's going to be the Magic Find Elixir, which is a store item that costs 200 credit for 1 hour. Something that I don't recommend anyone to do, because especially on PC where credit patches right now are like 5 mil ish. It's ridiculous. is kind of disgusting. I don't want to talk about like the credit partial prices because I will go into a huge rant and I don't want to do that. Anyways, so yes, I am using the Magic Find Elixir, which grants plus 1000 at your base for 1 hour. Then after just adding everything up that I just mentioned, just multiply everything by 1.5, which is essentially the 50% bonus percentage Magic Find that you do get for defeating 50 enemies. And after all of that, I am a patron status player, so everything that I just mentioned up until that point gets multiplied by 2. Combine all of that and you get that Magic Find that you see right now on screen at around 19.7k Magic Find. Again, like I just mentioned, with the Reeling in the Stars of Day, you could possibly get it even higher. Not possibly, most definitely you can get it even higher, because there's 3 new dragons, and not to mention everything related to the Star Shard that can increase a percentage Magic Find and obviously more mastery. And yeah, so essentially those are some of the things that you can keep in mind in regards to like when you add in like the Reeling in the Stars update, but obviously this is recorded beforehand. With all of that, I was able to achieve this Magic Find with all of those equipment that I just mentioned. Grinding Stellars only, I did grind it with 19.7k Magic Find. I grinded like 6 or 7 minutes or something like that, and I got like 41 Stellars in like those 6 or 7 minutes, which is over 100k in like 6 or 7 minutes, which makes sense because when I did the testing without the little lock piece, I just went with animated jug. I noticed that my flux per 30 minutes, where I actually did all of that, was 410,000 flux just by going into stellar grinding. Yes, that's how much flux I end up getting in that 30-minute grind. So over 410,000 flux only grabbing stellars, which I do believe like with 400,000 flux, like 410,000 flux is around 164 stellars in 30 minutes, which means on average that means that I was getting around 5 stellars per minute, or 5.5 stellars, something like that. And yeah, that's just absolutely ridiculous to think about. So with 19.7k Magic Find and 19.2k Magic Find is around the same average of around 5 stellars on my pacing, like around 5-6 stellars per minute, which is crazy to think about. And yeah, so that's essentially what I was just getting during this whole time frame. This is how I managed to get to over 19,000 Magic Find. And this is me just rambling because I don't have a script and I'm recording this at like 2 in the morning. Oh, now it's almost 3 in the morning. The intro was recorded at 2 in the morning, now it's 3. I should stop just recording stuff this late because my brain just turns into mush and I start rambling nonsense. Anyways, but yes, that's essentially going to be everything for today. I wanted to just let you all know in regards to how the hell did I manage to achieve that. This is a fun little experiment that I just wanted to talk about here in a video, which normally I don't do videos like this one, but lately I've just been experimenting with video and just doing random videos that normally I did not do before. And it's been a lot of fun just talking about videos like this and just random little experiment and just stuff like this, like how many flux did I make in 30 minutes? Oh, how did I get this Magic Find? How did I do this and that? And I think it's been fun lately just going on stuff like this. I'm also just thinking very soon to do a 2-hour long live stream using over 19,000 Magic Find to see how many flux I can get in 2 hours. And yeah, I've been wanting to do a little experiment like that. I might prepare myself up until I get to that point, and yeah, I'll see what I can do, and I'll try to grind for 2 hours on stream, just grinding the top side to see how many flux I can get in 2 hours with over 19,000 Magic Find. So stay tuned next Sunday. Hopefully, if I actually do that, I will notify every single time on this YouTube channel if I actually end up doing it. So stay tuned for that one. With all that being said, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and keep on hunting.